Alright, shalom, shalom.
Shalom,
I'll start off by giving my glory, honor, praise, and fear to the Father.
YAHAWAH,
BAHASHAM,
BAHASHAM,
QADASH. I'll the barns, apostle, Elder Great Millstone, who do well, who the heads house to David, the buy after with all the 144,000, the lucky him to spread his wisdom, understanding, and knowledge, to say the truth. YAHAWAH being the name of God of Israel, YAHAWASHI being the name called Jesus Christ. The name is YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM being in the name of the QADASH, translated Spirit, Holy Spirit. Shalom, Barak, and love, Korim, Shalom, peace and blessings to all parts of the nation of Israel. We're back again to the video, and it's the end of the world. Okay, but there's a lot of shit going on.
Coming up into that time, definitely.
You have Esau trying to get people, vaxxed. We're in that time and place within, prophecies. Alright, we're also at the time where Esau is saying now with the vaccine passport that a lot of people are forging it. So even if you get rid of it, okay, give you the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. So a lot of people believe that the vaccine is the mark of the beast. No, the vaccine is not the mark of the beast.
You should treat it like it though.
Yeah, of course, right? Because even the other apostles said prophecy, he said before, but also to look, because the prophets also known as seers in the book of Samuel. Alright? What we're seeing what's going on, okay, we can I guess distinguish it, okay, through the book, man. I read you with the Bible, man, but the Bible is only written for the children of Israel. The only children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, especially Americans, in the sea line, are going to inherit the kingdom of heaven, man, and gain rulership, okay, of this earth, right? You get something?
Well, I just opened the book, really, but I can't grab something.
I got something.
What are you about to grab?
1 Peter 4. This is 1 Peter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. Because the end of all things is at hand. Okay, we're sitting in what? The time of prophecy. As it tells you in Habakkuk, it says what? The time is yet for the vision is set for the appointed time. We're at the end of shall speak and not tear. Right? It's Habakkuk. Okay, 1 second, I'll do. It's Habakkuk 2, verse 2. And the word Yahawah answered me and said, write the vision. Okay, the vision is what? Okay, these things that you're seeing right now, man, because the prophets are older back here again on the earth. According to 1 Corinthians 14, verse 32, man. Because the reincarnation is in the scriptures, man. The same prophets that wrote down the things that they saw back then are able, in this time, okay, to establish what they saw. They were able to break down the scriptures, okay, according to the will and the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI.
Hey, really, we're doing that right now, man. All of our videos, what we put up coming out here, okay, these are literally videos, not diaries, but yeah, exactly, okay. That's exactly what it is. We're documenting everything that's going on right now.
Did even actually can take it to the spirit when Elder Apostle Zahar goes in on a rant and he rebukes a certain camp or men within, okay, he teaches the doctrine of Muslim. That's really Paul sending a letter to the church, right?
Yeah, man.
Right? And even through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, okay, in Revelations of that 3, okay, when YAHAWASHI says, look, he will remove your candlestick, okay, if you're not doing the work correctly. Right? That's also through the spirit, okay, the elders Paul speaking through us, man. Right? Because like the scripture talks about Luke 1 verse 7, okay, the Heavenly Father, he speaks to men here upon the earth, man. His mouthpiece.
Yeah, because what they did when they rebuked those churches, man, what did they do it out of love? Okay? That's exactly what it is. You think we sitting here trying to be like what, gatekeepers or some shit like that? Oh hell no, you ain't getting in there. We're like, no. We want you to do better. We want you to preach the doctrine correctly. Say exactly what you need to say. Say it in truth. Say it the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? Stop leaving shit out.
You had HOI, okay? That nigga DMX popped up at HOI. You think they told him not to take the fucking vax? Look at his ass. So that's what fucking did that. And that's important to you teaching the correct doctrine, man. Because HOI, they speak lawfully about the mark of the beast, man. Alright? It's mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, okay, but the mark of the beast, okay, the RFID microchip and the vaccine, they go hand in hand because the fucking vaccine is getting your body ready for what?
You're not supposed to be injecting anything into your body anyway, man. Okay, you're not supposed to be doing it. Alright? You're really not. Now, when we were in the world, of course, we ain't know. You know? Well, maybe it's possible you could have known, but you didn't know better. Okay? That's the difference. Okay? Everybody, let's say like in the Christian church or something like that, they know what the laws are. They still be eating bacon because they don't know the proper laws. They don't know the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High. So that's why they keep doing it. Now that you are in that knowledge and you know better, it is your it's your duty not only to do better, to teach others to do better, move better. Okay, but they don't do that. They don't. Matter of fact, they do the exact opposite and lead people astray, which is extremely wicked. That's fucking worse than Esau, because that's your people. Esau is supposed to hate us. He's supposed to be the damn devil. He's supposed to be trying to give us a mark of the beast. You niggas supposed to be doing a lot more than that.
Yeah,
okay?
So YAHWASHI gonna say, well, what are you doing for your people? Well, YAHWASHI only commanded us to come out here and teach the gospel, bro. I mean, you can give all you want to, okay, but you're really supposed to give to the brotherhood, because Scripture talks about, okay, a charity wipe away multitude of sins, man. It would say 1 Peter 4 chapter, man.
But here's the thing, they don't do that. And really, all that shit is a tax reduction, okay? Okay, it's a tax write-off. That's exactly what it is. The rappers do it all the time.
I run 10 miles to go 2 miles.
But yeah, man, the rappers do it all the time. That's why they film this shit, okay? They film it so that they have documentation showing that they did indeed give to whoever it is they gave to. It's not genuine whatsoever. When we do our deeds, you think we record that shit? No, hell no. All right.
Like that, because Heavenly Father says, whatever you do in secret, He's gonna reward you openly.
Hey, what do we do? What we used to do in 5 points? We used to give out clothes in 5 points, okay, to the homeless people out there, and it was a bunch. It would cost a good amount of money to order all those shirts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And yeah, man, it came out of our own pockets. All right, we would go over there.
But then we see that, if you don't have something to give these people, okay, besides the gospel, okay, they're not going to sit down there and listen to you, man. It's why YAHWASHI, he was speaking, crowds were only, Matthew 6. That's Matthew's, Matthew 6 or 13. Yeah, it's 13, so in Matthew 13, verse 9, who had ears, let him hear, and the disciples came and said unto him, why thou speakest unto them in parables? Okay, so YAHWASHI would come and speak to people in parables, man. You whole group of people, man. I was in there listening, okay, and only a certain amount of ears to hear, man. And it's the same thing for this gospel. If you're not teaching on or if you're not teaching those certain notes, if you're not getting, okay, an A flat, okay, whatever, man, you're teaching from the gospel, whether it be the mark of the beast, whether it be America, be in Babylon, not Vatican City, whether it be the nuclear missiles, okay, there's 2 million warheads, okay, not actually missiles, okay, it's 2 million missiles, and then there's warheads in the missiles, alright, or even Gog and Magog, or things like that. What we're doing, man, or the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son, man. Alright, so the Heavenly Father's name is Yahawah and the Son's name is YAHWASHI, okay, we're so-called Negroes, man.
Hey,
right?
You know what's really bad? I just recently found something out. So there's something called is it Kessler syndrome? I believe that's what it is. Let me look it up because it's right here. Go ahead.
Matthew 13, verse 10, and the disciples came unto him and said, why thou speakest unto them in parables? And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But to them it's not given, okay? So it's given unto certain men here upon the earth to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. This is why it tells you in 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, 16th verse, on that one, okay, that what? Okay, the kingdom of heaven is within you, right? Because if you're not a part of a building, okay, if you're not a part of something, okay, how the hell are you going to get our known secrets to it, man?
Yeah, you know? It's almost like a fly on the wall. If you're a brick on the wall, you can hear everything from the inside and out. Okay? But you can't hear anything if you're just standing outside of it.
Oh, that's right, because when, that's heavy that you said that. The Revelations 11, verse 2, but the court which is without the temple leave out. Okay, what's that court? See, the Gentiles, man, okay, or the Jew Gentiles, man, not the Israelites that didn't know that they were Israelites, right? It says,
or shit, those who decide to live on God, they have to live.
Okay? It says, but the court which is without the temple leave out and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles, okay? See, what is that talking about, man? Right? That's talking about the Western nation not being included in the covenant, man, according to Hebrews 7 verse 7, man.
I was right there, actually. I was right there. Let me just grab it. I'm right there. All right, so this is Hebrews 7. Wait, hold on. Where do I want to start? That's 7 verse 7. Let's start at 3. Well, actually, no. Let me start at the top because there's a good amount right there. This is Hebrews 7 and 1. For this, Melchizedek, king of Salem, priest of the Most High Power, who met Abram, well, not Abram, but Abraham, returning from the slaughter of the kings, and blessed him, to whom also Abraham gave a tenth part of all.
King of Salem, right? I mean, who's the king of Salem or Jerusalem, man? YAHAWASHI, man. Alright, this is why we say Melchizedek is true. YAHAWASHI in the reincarnation, man.
You can receive it, you know, because really, who else can it be? You know, because Melchizedek, really, he was this very obscure figure in the Bible, man. Not that much is known about him, you know what I'm saying? Not that much, but through faith and through public lineage, really. I mean, who else can be a priest of the Most High way back then? You know what I'm saying?
Right? Kings of Israel.
Yeah.
You have a lineage just popped up. And secondly, that goes to show that you just can't fucking pop up to the father, right?
Yeah, exactly. Who else could it be, right? You know?
Abraham, right, had to give tithes to Melchizedek, who's the high priest, man.
That's crazy, right? Where, I mean, like you said, where did he come from? You know what I'm saying? Not even Abraham was on that level. You know when the Most High approached Abraham, you know what I'm saying? He was a devout follower of the Most High, but hey, his father wasn't. Okay. Also, when Melchizedek came up, man, it's one of those things that like I said, who else could it be? You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, he came out of nowhere. He didn't have. Where was the first person out that took it before he even showed up? You see what I'm saying? Because we have. Huh?
Okay. Great to see you. Good to see you too, Steph. See ya.
What you say? I had a badass piece. I didn't look it up this morning, but I can't find it. It's like, that was so cool. I found that. Okay, so. It's like Psalm 76, verse 1. Judah is the most I know. His name is great in Israel. And Salem also is his tabernacle and his dwelling place in Zion. Right? So, and Salem is his tabernacle, man. Okay, what's that tabernacle? The tabernacle of David, okay? And that's why YAHAWASHI, he told Peter, what? I'm going to give you these keys, man. Alright? You see? That's heavy, man, because King of Salem is here, YAHAWASHI, man. So we are the building blocks, okay, of the kingdom of heaven, man, so you can see. Alright? And that goes to show you that a lot of people, man, they don't have the eyesight to see, man. I went to before because a lot of people, they think there's going to be some lavish priest who's going to be, giving away money. There's no way. See, when people see it,
that's what they look for.
That's what they look for, yeah. They're not looking for just some niggas on the side of the street that actually have the Holy Spirit.
They're not looking for people on the side of the street with no money. Okay, that's exactly what it is. What they try to do is they try to mix the gospel of Yahweh on side with their worldly desires. You know, that's exactly what it is. They don't really want the true word. They want what they see on TV that comes with defiling the word.
Okay, see, really look at it. It's really a miracle, man. Like this is the power of the gospel, man. This is Yahweh Shemashai prophesied, okay, from all the way from back then, man, from the beginning of time. Right? We woke up to who we were in the line of our captivity. We were out here chanting, and as we're chanting and singing the song, this place continues to keep on going down more and more. Right now, they're fucking forcing vaccines on these people, and it's going to lead up toward the mark of the beast, man. It's the R-Friendly microchip. Alright?
Okay, let me. Oh, go ahead.
This is 1 Peter 4, verse 4, wherein they think it not strange, but you run not with them to the same excess of varieties who hate evil of you. Right? So,
that's bad.
When you put out the old man, right, people, they think they're fucking nuts. See, and that goes to show you that what, there has to be a special spirit on. Even if when, you have that spirit of unbelief, sometimes it might pop up on you, man. You gotta think, What the hell will possess me to sit down there for years on end listening to Bible teachers? You see? Which is what
It's
possesses
countless. It's countless hours actually. You know, countless. Like how can you quantify? How can you measure that? It's getting hard.
days. Okay, I probably have more days in this truth than I do on Call of Duty. That's right. And you can tell that the word is in us, man. Right? You can sit down here and quote precept after precept after precept after precept. Sometimes you don't even need scripture, man. You can quote the precept just perfectly fine, man. You see? That's why it tells you the word is not the word is in us, man. Right? I'm going to show you what that YAHAWASHI is. Why? Because YAHAWASHI said in Psalm 40 verse 7, okay, that he comes in the volume of the book. It was written of him. Right? So it's not really us that hate YAHAWASHI, man. Alright? Because we just come out here and speak the words, man. How the hell can you get mad at the words that are written within the Bible? It's not my fault the scriptures talk about.
Just reading the Bible.
It's not my fault the scriptures talk about Esau doing this. It's not my fault that I'm an Israelite. Fucking idiot.
Exactly. Like, and even with family, what reason would they have to be mad? You motherfuckers want to go to church every goddamn Sunday. Okay? We're talking about how you have to go back to church. Oh yeah, we as a family need to go back to church.
Yo, ass need to go back to church.
But here we are doing exactly what the church does. Well, not exactly what the church does, but okay, we just reading the Bible like the church supposedly does, and now you want to get angry, right? You see this case?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, fucking Jake, man. Here, let me.
The 12 But yeah. So when these people they speak, like you said, especially family. So yesterday, she was like, "Oh yeah, you're invited to the Tuesday service." I'm like, "All right, bet, it's great, right?" And she was like, "You better not do none of that preaching shit over there." I was like, "Oh, why the fuck would I do that?
At a party?
At a party? What the fuck? I told her I'm gonna be drunk. I was like, you're all gonna burn it. You already heard it. You gotta do it, bro."
Yeah, but see, yeah, that's the thing. When family brings up the scriptures, it's neither the place nor the time for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want to bring it out when they want to bring it. There's a time and place for everything, man.
Oh, well,
Okay?
not even that, right? They want to bring it out to try to see if they can confound you.
And that's envy, and that's spite. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
they can't understand the missions of the kingdom, man. They can't understand the gospel, man.
Yeah, especially when they've been trying to find it out by themselves for how long. Okay? But the scriptures tell you lean not on your own understanding. Okay, you're not supposed to lean on your own understanding because you won't understand it. It's that simple. There's no way in hell you can understand what the Bible is about if you just read it front to back. You know what I'm saying? And that's what most people do. That's why whenever you hear people say that I don't believe in the Bible, I've read the Bible like 3 times, I just don't get it. Well, nigga, you read it wrong.
Well, for one, it's not meant for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you try to tell people that the Bible's not meant for you. That's not true, man. God loves everyone. Fucking idiot.
Some bullshit though.
This is
Okay, that's what they do.
Isaiah 28 verse 9. It says, "Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom actually shit." Damn.
This the wrong one?
No, I got the right one. I'm just let me just start a little bit up. It says Isaiah 28 verse 7. "They have also erred through wine and through strong drink are they out of the way. The priests and the prophets have erred through strong drink." Okay? A lot of these pastors and preachers preach what the gospel of what's the word I'm looking for?
Prosperity?
Yeah, the gospel of prosperity, right? Which is you can succeed in this land, or you can, profit, okay, or be in a league with the world, okay, in a league with YAHAWASHI, right? And that's not the case, man. Okay, you have to pick one or the other. The scripture talk about, I believe that's in 2 Corinthians or 1 Corinthians, talk about what you can't drink at the master's table, okay, and or at the master's cup and drink at the cup of gall, man. That's what these people do. They try to mix, okay, the world with the scriptures. All right, same thing with the whole rape thing, man. All right, or women can conceive seed as soon as you have a beard, man. That's what the scriptures.
Or shit, or just men and women be on equal footing.
Or even like they want to say they want to keep the law, but yet the law says that you have to stone every faggot you see. How are you supposed to keep the law perfectly in this life? You can't. All right,
Well, why you ain't killing them all then? Like they'll ask some dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they try and twist what we say around. They try and twist it like.
Oh, with the whole Sakari thing. That's the first thing they blurted out. Oh, them GMS niggas here. But if you know that Sakari came from GMS. So he had no problem with it. okay, until he starts bucking up against what, the leadership.
Okay.
See what that nigga's not right, man.
Hey, but this is what they do. You know what I mean? It's not uncommon. It's a very common thing. I mean, let's really think about it. 2/3 of us are not gonna make it, man. Okay, that's just it. And that's for not only us, but also for the rest of the nation of Israel, man. It includes us. Okay, there's some people in this thing that ain't right, just like you said. Okay, bucking up against the apostles when these men have been 10 toes down from they began. All right, it's ridiculous. Oh, here, are you done with that?
No, you can grab yours where you're about that.
I was about to finish what I had.
Oh, so I can
You're good. Because it really brings it all back together with the Mount Testament. I should have finished it earlier. Verse 2, to whom also Abraham gave a tenth part of all, being first by interpretation king of righteousness, and after that also king of Salem, which is king of peace. You know that goes back into I forgot where was it? I believe it was in Hebrews where it says YAHAWASHI made himself a little lower than the angels. You know what I'm saying? What's a little bit lower than an angel? An actual king on earth. You know what I'm saying? Okay? But verse 3. Oh wait, no. King of Salem, which is king of peace. Ooh, that's bad.
It's really easy to just walk by.
3. Without father, without mother, without descent, having neither beginning of days nor end of life, but made like unto the Son of YAHAWASHI, abideth a priest continually. Okay? In his last lot and in his lot now. Okay? That's bad as hell. That's extremely bad. He like we say, he came up out of nowhere, right? Okay, just like where YAHAWASHI is from. Okay, Nazareth came out of nowhere, and that's just a baby born. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Mostly, a lot of the elect, you're not gonna come from the best places. But we're not saying go fucking teach them hood though. Like, I'm not gonna go sit down there and go fucking teach them.
That doesn't make any sense.
Bank
We're talking about where we're from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is where we're from. You can't help where you're from.
Yeah, I would never sit down there and fucking teach you where it's Scotland. You must be out your damn mind.
You got some nice stones there, brother. Okay, they're gonna rip it right off your neck. And that's not us being racist or hating on our own kind. This is what these niggas will do.
This is what Jake does.
Okay?
Jake sit down there and have a
that shit.
conversation with you, meet your mother, and rob your house to get the go into your house with them. Probably draw them, display in your fucking house. See which one's the easiest way to get into your damn room, steal all your shit.
Exactly.
That's Jake. That's what Jake does. The curves are on Jake. Accept it. Nigga, like, we're not lying. Does Jake not know for this shit? Granted, Esau, he steals in other ways. You know? Esau steals morally, he steals physically, he steals emotionally, he steals
everything.
Yeah, he steals everything. He steals heritage. You know? You even look something such as the app Robinhood, man. With the fucking that's them stealing. Right? Because what happened? They stopped the stock trade and all.
They
all
stopped
that shit.
everything. You couldn't buy or sell.
That shows you that he steals in other ways.
And it shows you how easy it is to turn that whole thing off. Okay, you can't buy or sell without the mark of the beast. They can just do that. All right, that's how easy it is. Okay, it is a perfect precursor, man. It's crazy as hell. And really, the reason that it's okay for Esau to do these things is because, well, nigga, it's his kingdom. He can get away with it. What are you gonna do? Lock him up? Go ahead and try and lock him up. Okay, it's his kingdom. This is not our kingdom. And furthermore, like I said, we're supposed to be better than that. Okay, our people are supposed to be an example unto these nations, man. We're supposed to be better. That's why the Most High is pissed. Okay, we're His people. We acting like a bunch of jackasses, really. Okay, love thy neighbor as you love yourself, man. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. All right, if you're a brother, then you're supposed to love your brother. Okay, but they'll use that word, brother, to coerce you into a false sense of security. Okay, and then rob your ass. You're like blind too, man. It's not a joke.
Isaiah 28, verse 7. They have also erred through wine and through strong drink. They are out of the way, and the priests and the prophets have erred through strong drink. They have swallowed up wine. They are out of the way. through strong drink, and they have erred in vision, they stumble in judgment. Okay, so they've erred on the way of strong drink, man. And strong drink is better than what the other philosophies. Okay, hence I brought up what the doctrine of prosperity. Okay, and that's what they teach on to Jake, man. Right? For all their tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there's no place clean. Okay. That's spiritual. It says with the tables. Okay, that's why I told you in Psalm 23 chapter, it's talk about what? Okay, YAHAWASHI is preparing a table before us in front of our enemies. Okay, we're eating from a correct table. And our Thanksgiving, it is what? Okay, these scriptures, First Peter, the second chapter, it goes into what? The milk. Okay, the meats and things of that nature, man, that you're supposed to eat. Hence, food for thought, man. You gotta ponder on these things, man. You can't ponder on the doctrine of prosperity because it doesn't give you the good and the bad. There's no balance, man. Alright? That goes to show you that they don't have the true gospel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, really what it is, what we have in front of us, in the presence of our enemies, is a complete meal. You can't just eat veggies alone. Well, you can, but you need something to supplement that as well.
That's
okay?
Right. During the Passover, you do what? You eat the bitter herbs, man. You eat the wine, represent what? YAHAWASHI. Okay, then you eat the bitter herbs. Right? Which brings up the bitterness of this truth. Then you go through affliction, man. Right?
We got veggies, we got meats, okay? We got a little bit of some amazing wine. You know what I'm saying? It's a complete meal, man. All right? What you get when you follow this prosperity doctrine is candy. Basically, it's literally candy. Like you went trick-or-treating and you went crazy as soon as you got home. Okay, that's exactly what it is. It's nothing but good, and too much good is a terrible thing. All right? I got a quick precept. Zechariah 13:3. And it shall come to pass that when any shall yet prophesy, then his father and his mother that begat him shall say unto him, Thou shalt not live, for thou speakest lies in the name of the Lord Yahawah. And his father and his mother that begat him shall thrust him through when he prophesied. 4. And it shall come to pass in that day that the prophet shall be ashamed every one of his vision when he hath prophesied, neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive. And he shall say, I am no prophet, I am a husband. For man taught me to keep cattle from my youth. And one shall say unto him, Where are these wounds in thy hands? And then he shall answer, Those with which I was wounded in the house of my friends. Okay, that's bad, because this is a double-edged sword right here. Okay, this is a precept that you can draw meaning from on two sides. All right, this can be talking about, who we've been talking about just now, false prophets. Okay, and when the people find out about their false prophet, their false propheting, okay, then they thrust them through with the sword.
Well, look at
or
you think these people are gonna sit down there and allow me? Well, look at it. When the vaccine came out, so I'm gonna take the vaccine. I don't care. I trust science. And then after, we know the word science means what to know, and we know according to the law, statutes, and commandments that what we know what the fuck to take the damn vaccine. The scriptures talk about you not getting tattoos. The scriptures talk about you not putting markings on your skin, man. Right? And part of that word mark in Revelation 13 is what? Corruption, man. Right? So, it's I'm not, like I said, I don't say it's a mark of the beast, right? But even, also, you're not supposed to take that shit, man. Right?
you treat it like the vax. You're not treat it like the vax. Treat it like the marking of the beast. Indistinguishable. What the fuck?
Wait, you just know that guy walking the street. What the fuck?
All right. But on the other hand, it can also be used talking about us. Okay, when we're prophesying what we're supposed to be prophesying, and our friends and our family thrusting us through with the sword. Okay, and then the other people are going to come up to us and ask, hey, what happened right here? What happened? Well, I got these wounds in the house of my friends. Okay, the people that I trust, the people that I had love for, they thrust me through because what I said doesn't match up with what the fucking church says. All right, so it's a beautiful thing when you read something like that. You know what I'm saying? You see both sides of the coin. You know what I mean? What's the matter? One demon attracts them all, man. One demon attracts all.
Yeah, a lot of times, Israelites women, they're gonna die, man. Like, majority of 2/3 of you fucking women.
it's funny because everyone's looking at it, and she don't give a fuck. You see what I mean? It's crazy as hell.
I think it's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Fucking nigga. Oh, damn. Anyways, this is Isaiah 28, verse 8. For all their tables are full of vomit and filthiness. Okay? Vomit is what? When the dog would turn into his own vomit.
But
right?
shit, it's 10 o'clock, not even 11.
It's not even 11 o'clock yet. It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
No, because they
On a
don't
Sunday.
on paved over there.
Good lord. No, Sunday's a murder.
Baby.
Who shall he teach knowledge, and who shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are gleaned from the milk and drawn from the breast, right? So he's going to teach doctrine to those who are liable. Okay, what's a liable? Is that the word?
Liable?
Yeah,
Reliable.
reliable. To
Liability is one.
yeah.
That's a bad thing. That means that you're a danger to everything.
Who are reliable to teach the word to the prophets. And it says, who shall teach knowledge? And he said, look, the word science, we said, look, we have the correct science. We have breakdowns. Okay? We can tell you that the Earth's not fucking millions of years old. Roughly the Earth's only like 7,000 years old. Okay? It adds up, man. Even there's scientists that go based off of those dates, man. It's not just making shit up, right?
I mean, really, if you look at carbon dating, when they do things for carbon dating, they just make up numbers. Carbon dating only works on organic materials, and when they do organic materials, you find that is I know damn 65 million years old. That's bullshit. Okay, it's usually just thousands of years old. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so when they say that they're doing carbon dating on a rock that was found in Gibraltar or some shit like that. Okay, what?
You see that?
No.
This guy, he saw the big kid of scientists to their fucking thing. It's this black one walking around with fucking white ass baby.
Oh.
That thing got a big ass head, bro.
You sure it wasn't a midget?
No, nigga.
I wouldn't put it past these people, to be honest with you.
I don't know, bro. Niggas looking all fucking fixing shit. Anyways,
But yeah. So when they talk about carbon dating a rock or some shit like that, that's not gonna work. It's not. Okay. Organic material meaning something that once had life. All right. You can't really carbon date a fossil because it's fucking fossilized. All of the nutrients and everything that it had is gone. Okay. It's false science.
well, I saw this thing. This guy, you know, the ancestry.com shit, right? He fucking put he got some saliva, okay, put on a Q-tip from a fucking iguana. And this fucking shit said the iguana's fucking Nigerian and fucking 8% European and all types of shit. So we already know Esau is just, man, he's going downhill. But
Remember they so many people do that shit. You remember that bitch Wool Vicky did that shit?
yeah.
She thought she was like what 2% black or some shit like that. I knew I was black. Like for real. They do these things.
That's like
It's a
saying,
complete lie.
that's like saying I got a black friend. I got a black friend.
Yeah.
I can say nigga.
And
I had a teacher tell me that once. I'm not racist. I got a black friend. Yeah.
that's their one defense.
Yes, yeah. That's Esau.
Is what is it called? The token black man. That's what it's called. The
Really?
token black friend. You know what I'm
And
saying?
he's probably fucking Uncle Tom skipping fucking.
Yeah, more than likely, because you have a lot of our people that try to fit in. Okay, I mean, and you can't really blame them because who the hell would want to live a cursed life, right?
That's true.
You know what I mean? They act like Esau to get ahead just as Esau does. But it's not going to work. They're always going to see you as a nigga. Always. Okay? It's a matter of fact, there's a very funny, you ever seen the Jeffersons?
I never watched it. Heard of it.
Okay, there's a clip on that show where there was an interracial couple, right? It was a Jake woman and an Edomite man. And the main character, I forgot his name, but you know, the dude with the pattern baldness on his head, right guy. There's like, you're gonna sit there and tell me whenever you argue, you ain't never had the urge to say it. And then he was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you wanted to call my nigga. And that's one of the things that I'm talking about. That shit is always gonna be there. Okay? You think they wasn't calling Our women, nigga, what the fuck are you looking at? Anyway, you see what happens when you ask them what they looking at? None of them, they never do. I swear, man, I hate that shit. I hate that shit so much.
A lot of staring.
Fucking, they'll stare you down, and when you ask them what's the problem, they just walk off.
It's like
Esau, man.
47 verse 1.
Oh wait, Salaki. So yeah, that latent hatred is always there because it stems from the beginning, man.
Go on, bro. It's better for him to go on my fucking business, bro.
Exactly. Okay, because hey, it needs to be the offenses you give him. Okay, that offenses come. Okay, it needs to be. These offenses have always they're always gonna come. All right. But the difference between that guy and everybody else over here, they just minding their own damn business, okay? And you always get those few Edomites that want to debate the scriptures, but they always lose, okay? And the only reason that they want to debate the scriptures with us is either they're a fucking theologist or they've been reading the Bible on their own, and from their understanding, this is what it means.
Or they watch the videos and think they can come up with it.
Exactly, and they confound somebody.
Well, you have the part where they'll sit down there and they'll watch the videos for fucking 3-4 months and start taking notes and think they can just pop up with scriptures. And, yeah, we got these niggas. No, it's not gonna work like that.
Yeah, you think you bring up one scripture, okay? Let's say, look at him. Let's say when why didn't you want to see a girlfriend change? Ellie.
Even that nigga came up and said that.
Yeah. Okay.
Where do you get that from? Where do you get that from, bro?
So when he does these things, right? When they do these things, they think that one little thing that they can confound somebody on when they get proved wrong anyway, but we're just giving the benefit of the doubt. One thing tears apart the entire doctrine. Is that what you're telling me? One? No. Okay? No. When you play a game of chess, you have to make sure that the king cannot move whatsoever. In all directions, you have to make sure he cannot move to get away. You know how many moves that is? Okay? It's impossible to destroy an entire doctrine with one damn thing, which you haven't even proved right anyway. Okay? And when they lose, they don't want to accept the loss. They never want to do that. They can never just shake hands like, okay, that was good. You got me on that. Which is what a debate is supposed to be. Okay? When you can't go on any longer, when you can't bring up valid points any longer, okay, you keep running back to the same point over and over and over again, you have to concede, huh?
That's what I look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You keep on talking. You break down lineage to him. It's impossible that fucking Titus can be the Messiah. He's an Edomite. Scripture say he comes from the tribe of Judah. Nah, man, you know, it's just, that's not, you know. Well, then you're just going against fucking lineage, nigga. That's history, nigga.
Exactly. You're supposed to concede at that point, right? You're supposed to concede the loss. But, well, shit, that's what Esau's doing with this kingdom. Okay, matter of fact, let's get that. That's what he's doing with his kingdom right now. Okay, he sees that this place is going down. Is he giving up? No, man. And he's not going to either. Okay.
It's an actress says that this work be a minister from the north.
Huh?
So it's an actress says this work be a minister from the north.
Oh. Was it 7?
No.
No.
Maybe it is. I know it's when. I was looking for it, but. Anyways, I'm gonna grab this right quick.
Yeah, but I'll find it.
It's on Isaiah. Matthew 18, verse 6. But whosoever shall come when he is little ones which believe in me, it will be better for him that a millstone will hang about his neck, and he shall drown in death.
It's 5.
It's actually, you're right.
5:38.
38? I was at 35. Acts 5 talking.
It's 5:38.
But, yeah, so.
That's at 7. Oh,
So yeah, okay, it was great for you to hang your milk around here because this works out less. They said, well, you know, he does your house, man. It's not a problem when Esau says that Messiah is fucking white dude with blonde eyes and fucking, not blonde eyes, blue eyes and fucking blonde hair, man. I mean, he's an Edomite. As soon as the Messiah is so-called black man, which is historically accurate, okay, and, okay, it's real, okay, It makes fucking sense. There's no way a fucking white is gonna be living in Jerusalem, in the fucking middle of the damn desert. Okay? And the children of Israel are all white. You know, somehow, in some way, they're in captivity under Hamites, aka Egyptians.
Yeah, they fled to Africa and kept the same pigment. How close is fucking Africa to the equator? Where it's the hottest? Where is the hottest? Okay.
Break these devils are true, man. I go to show you that what? Okay, the lies in this place. Okay, I told you when
you might get darker right now just by being out here for 2 hours.
Probably.
Okay.
Hey, cause
you know what I mean?
I got my haircut. I'll cut my hairline back here. Going in again.
Yeah, you can see the. Yeah.
It's probably gonna be fucking dark.
You see what I mean? And this is. These are generations we're talking about, man. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. But they have the same skin tone.
Second Ezra 6.
It makes no damn sense.
Verse 7 or 27 it says, for evil shall be put out and the seed quenched. Alright, so evil can be put out. And evil is everything at that time. And when your house gets back in person and it should restore peace, man. That's why it's called the Prince of Peace. Right? It says, and the seed quenched, okay, what is this deceitful thing that Esau did? Okay? Job 9:24. Okay, the earth is given the hands of the wicked. He covered the face of the judgment of the not wearing reason. It tells you the devil is going to rule for what? 1,000-year period. The book of Revelation between the trap. That's when the Renaissance period happened, right? Right? As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Okay, so the truth is going to be declared, and the truth is being declared by who? Because the men of the fallen, man. The truth is what the so-called niggers, Hispanic, and Americans, those, okay?
I don't think so. The niggers, Hispanics, and Americans.
Shit, well, 2/3 Jake are niggers, right? But the Negroes, Hispanics, and Americans, okay? Those are true children of the Most High, man. Right? And those who come from that seed line, man, who look like the other nations, right? That's the truth. That's who gains, okay, the doctrine, okay, the covenants, man. Alright? And not those fucking dirty gooder ass in this fucking land claiming to be the children of YAHAWASHI. You don't work like that, man.
If you honestly think that those are the children of the Most High, you have lost your goddamn mind.
Yeah, man, they're not even, they're fucking anything.
Have you seen the size of their noses?
Well, not even that.
We talking about our noses are big and shit like that.
If you go into, even, I was listening to the elder, he was saying, that DMX cover, he's fucking covering the blood or whatever. It was fucking, a store called Jesus randomly had a bunch of fucking, dope ones. So, yeah, you can use my dope blood. That's basically what the fuck it was, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You know what? That fucking album cover always messed with me.
Yeah.
Always. I never liked that shit. I would just look at it, I was like, what the hell? Why is it clumpy like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like smooth or anything like that. It just looks
Yeah,
weird.
what normal person has just buckets of fucking dope books hanging around there?
Zelia Banks. Fucking,
Look at it on
yeah, that's Eve. That's fucking Eve, man.
You made the philosophy of what? The serpent, man. She's going down right along with this nigga, man.
For real, dude. And she'll post the shit. That's how proud of it she is. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you got people on these social media platforms going after her, following her, saying, "Oh, well, this is how you keep your man. You gotta buy a rubber dick and put all type of needles and weird shit in it." You know what I'm saying? It's just weird.
Oh well,
okay?
well.
That's basically a voodoo doll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In my Tinder tirade, you're talking about fucking a bunch of witches, man. They're going to wicked and they'll proudly post it, man. The scriptures talk about, okay,
I got credit card.
okay, Exodus or Leviticus, David Christ, like he suffers a witch not to live.
Yeah, you suffer not a wish to live. Okay, what does that mean? Hey, you're not supposed to have no sympathy. You know what I'm saying?
And one bitch, like,
You ain't supposed to have no damn sympathy.
right? Last week, she was talking about what? I believe in fucking. She was a fucking avatar or some shit.
What?
Earth, wind, and fire. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did come over here. You're right. And what's that shit called? Wiccan. Yeah, that shit, man.
That's what they fucking call the Bible. Wicked.
Exactly.
And or you just have to fucking flat out just Satanists, or you just fucking have Baphomet fucking tattoos and fucking necklaces and shit like that. So what the fuck, man? Right?
Yeah, man. It's just nasty.
I go to shit. There's a spiritual battle.
Ooh. Matter of fact, I let me get this. This is 2nd Esdras 13 and 5. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up on it. But I have seen the region, I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was written, and I could not. And it was so damn big. Anyway.
To the fucking bark by it.
Oh, that's a nice dog. But that's crazy. Yeah, that's wild as fuck. And out of this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, yet durst fight. And this is what we're talking about, man. Okay? When we talk about Esau not about to give this place up without a fight, not going down without a fight, not you see, you know what, let's get going to Revelation. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knows that he hath but a short time. Okay? And that's exactly what he's doing right now, man. He's grabbing onto what little he has. Okay? He's cleaving onto what little he has because he knows that he has but a short time, man. Okay? That's why he's not about to let you niggas off the hook.
Oh, well,
okay?
That's why now he's trying to give Jake reparations. That's why now he's trying to give Jake what? Reparations, man. At the end of his kingdom. Imagine that. And Jake's actually gonna hold. Yeah, man. You know, Esau's not so bad. He's gonna give us reparations.
Esau's not so bad. It's like a damn military campaign. Okay? Matter of fact, Family Guy has a little parody of that where they say, hey, other black guys, it's not so bad. And he's in a military uniform at a computer and shit. Okay? Mm-hmm. It's a fucking joke. Okay? Because they know exactly what goes on in there. If they treat their own people like shit, look at fucking Epat Harif. But, if they treat their own people like shit and the people who are supposed to be the allies like shit, okay, what are they gonna do to you niggas? Okay, they're probably gonna wake you up with a pillow full of soap. Okay, like seriously, just bars of soap and beating the shit out of you with it, man. The crazy, well, you know somebody. Well, we know somebody that's in the damn military, and he did some weird ass shit to his ass. Okay, it's gay.
Oh, well, look at Craig, cousin or whatever. The niggas down the street, like, looking for fucking guns, telling him, like, we're exactly where he's fucking lost his damn mind. Like, on top of the reason fucking, like, sniper rifles and shit.
You're right, man, because of all the shit that you see. You know
look
what
at
I
all
mean?
the niggas that, like, from the hood that come back to go to the military and come back. All the niggas are fucking crazy, bro.
All of them are lost.
All the niggas are crazy, bro.
Okay.
They fucking sit in the church, fucking rocking back and forth with the fucking Bible in their hand. Alright, like, that's actually gonna help. You gotta reach.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right, and it does shit to you. It does shit to you, man. The people who weren't even hit by the bombs were still the ones that were shaking.
They had that shit, that one nigga, Grenada.
Yeah,
That's
in the Adam Sandler movie. You're right. Like it's like, hey man, like we said, the people who weren't even hit by the fucking bombs, they were the ones that had that damn, what is it called? I know you know what I'm talking about. Where they just couldn't stop shaking. They
well, that's in the scriptures.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a revelation.
Well, you gotta tell me that one.
Oh,
I had no idea.
yeah. No, I'm right there.
It's in there, bro. You're here. We can get it after. I will make sure I remember after. That's bad though.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it, bro? I know you're talking about that, bro.
Yeah, man. Let me look it up.
it's in Revelation 9 verse 20. The rest of the
Shell
men,
shock.
yeah.
Shell shock.
And Revelation 9 verse 20, it says, and the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not, not of their works of their hands, that they should worship devils, idols of gold, silver, which that's not what I want. And silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk.
That's bad right there. That's bad. Okay, scriptures tell you about that shit, and that was just one world war, man. Okay, imagine the consecutive ones, man. Okay, how many tours of duty are these people going through? You know what I'm saying? They have the active, you have the active batch of troopers, then you have the inactive that can come back. They can just say something. They're back on the field. Okay. Matter of fact, that dude at work, he fucking he had the job. They called him back.
Wait, I'm on. It's Revelations 9 verse 6.
That's what it is.
And in those days, men shall seek death and shall not find it, and desire to die, and death shall flee from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's bad. Okay. They brought him back. They brought him back to escort fucking vaccine packages, man.
Escort.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. And here's the thing that got me, right?
Yeah.
He said that he didn't know if they were going to be armed or not. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. This was just like what, 3 months ago?
Rev 12 and 12, man.
Yeah.
Right, because the devil's gonna come down having great rap, man.
In Russia, they had already started forcing the vaccines on people. They kicked down this one woman's door. Okay, and then I believe it was in New York. This woman didn't want to get her children vaccinated, so they took the kids.
And that's what's gonna start happening, man.
It's crazy, dude. And it's happening right before your eyes, and everybody's walking around the damn place like they don't know what's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine, though. That's a good thing, man. Because Jeremiah 30 and 5, man. This is Psalms 83. Verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden one, man. I say it's all nothing more than a plot or a plan, man. All right, but you see, it's not going to come to fruition, man. All these enchantments that you're throwing up, even with the prince, what's that nigga's name, man? Philip, what that nigga's name is? Charles?
Yeah, Philip.
Philip?
I'm pretty sure it's Philip.
Yeah, I believe it's Philip. Prince Philip, what that nigga's name is? He died on the 66th year. I mean, not year, a day of a year, okay? And the day added up to, it was like, what was it, 4, what was the date? Yeah, it had to be 6 or something like that, man. It was a 66, right? That's not a coincidence, man. The first thing that them dumb can see when he wakes up is fucking chains, man. No? That's the scripture, man. That's the scripture. And Ezekiel, whatever that. And we did the video, like 2 days ago.
Yeah, that's the first thing you're gonna wake up tonight, man. That's the first thing you're gonna say, whoa, hold on, wait a minute, big black guys with a bunch of carabiner chains. What the hell's going on here? That's exactly what it is.
This is Isaiah 47, verse 7. And thou sayest, I am a lady forever, so that thou shalt not lay these things to thy heart. Okay, these elites, they believe that they're going to be, this is mainly talking about Babylon, okay, but, you know, these elites who run this place, they believe that they're going to be in power forever. It tells you in the book of Psalms, it says, what, their immortality, their house shall continue forever. Esau doesn't believe that his kingdom's going down. Well, I mean, he can see it, okay, but in order for you to believe and see it, 2 different things, right?
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. You can, you can see the hypocrisy of the church, but do you believe it?
Do you believe it?
You know?
Well, look at it. You have people who are Roman Catholics, all they do molest kids, okay, and take part in the fucking sex trafficking, man. Right? And then they put up false images of the Messiah. Okay, and then they have a man who says he can only talk to the Most High. No one else will ever talk to the Messiah. Which, I mean,
but they tell you to pray, though.
Yeah, they tell you to pray to the Messiah, but only he goes straight. Are you kidding me, bro?
Accept me. Everybody accept me.
And we're not saying it's not order, but nigga, you just don't talk to your fucking Edomite ass.
Not you, nigga. Okay? The fuck out of here. Okay? You got something else?
Yeah. It says, thou didst lay these things to heart, neither did thou remember the latter end of it. Okay, Esau doesn't believe that the latter end of it is him going to fucking change and him serving children of Israel, right? No? It doesn't say the scripture, right?
Well, the scripture tell you because he's very proud, he's trying to get my wife. Okay? So when So when you're drunk off of wine, what do you lose? Your inhibitions. Okay, that's exactly what it is. He's drunk off of wine and his power in this place right now.
Well, it distorts you, man.
Yeah,
You see?
that's why it's called spirits.
Huh. A part of you being drunk, man. Do you believe you can conquer anything, man?
Hell yeah.
You can punch it and nothing shit's gonna happen to you. You feel nice, man. Alright? But I tell you
But it
what,
also numbs your senses, right? You punch a drunk dude, he could barely feel it.
Yeah.
But when a drunk dude punches you, he gives everything he has. Okay.
I've been punched when I was drunk by a big ass nigga too, bro. And I was straight. I ain't feel shit. I ain't feel in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? And quick story. I was talking a bunch of shit to this one guy. I was drunk as hell. I think I was like a senior high school. I was talking shit. This nigga was big as fuck. Dude, bulky ass nigga. You know, like I'm still skinny, but I was skinny as fuck back then. So I talked to this nigga, just socks my shit. He's like, you go outside. I was like, alright, that nigga. You know what I mean? I like to talk shit.
You think y'all fucking hurt? Like, that's exactly what it is, man.
And nigga came through, he just socks my shit. I ain't feel shit. I said, oh, alright.
Those are your senses, man.
Yeah.
And
I need to stumble, nothing. I
at
need to ate the shit. I was like, what the fuck?
you can't. You can even look at it as like a delayed reaction, because you know when you're drunk, you look this way, then the room comes over. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is, man.
And that's what's going on, man. I was watching the video in the car. The brother said, what, there's two types of searches. There's one that bites you and automatically kills you, and there's one that
squeezes you.
Yeah, it squeezes you, man. Alright? And it basically kills you from the inside out because you can't breathe. Right? And that's what they're doing to people, man.
Hell yeah.
They're slowly
Steps.
draining the FRM by giving you niggas stimulus checks and getting you hooked on UBI. Alright? With universal basic income with the government, they're gonna put you on that, man. Alright? They're gonna give you a certain amount of income for you to live off of every single fucking month. And you people, you're loving it, man. Yeah, give me another stimmy, give me another stimmy. And you're just fucking printing money from thin air. What the hell do you think is gonna happen to the money, man? Because it's not backed by gold.
I need another sting.
Alright, next thing you know, you're gonna get some gas. The fucking gas gonna be fucking $5 a gallon. Alright, because you niggas want so many fucking stimulus checks. Get your ass off and go get a fucking job, man. I worked all throughout the fucking the thing. I know this one bitch, she's a little kid. Okay, for her fucking checks, and she gets like extra bandwidth for the fucking kid. And then before then, when she was on unemployment, this bitch gets fucking like $900 a week. And she was complaining when the shit got shut down. How do you get your fucking job, man? That's why all these bitches out here fucking selling pussy on OnlyFans, man. You know?
Because they have no skills to do anything else.
Yeah. See?
And this is what this damn society has done, man.
And I tell
and
you
now,
what, your pussy can't save you during time Jacob's trouble, man.
I don't
You
know.
have to be able to
That's
put
gonna be the
fucking
last
one
damn
down.
thing that's on anybody's mind. What did he say?
I don't know. He said our lives matter. I'm not black, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
But anyway, they have no damn skills. What you remember the posts that were going on around social media? Oh, now I'm looking for a nigga who can hunt.
Yeah,
You remember that shit? Okay, so now you're looking for niggas. Niggas are no longer looking for